Because the SOB caught a bullet in his mouth. I
Yeah,
mean, hell, you caught a bullet in your mouth.
it's pretty impressive.
Now,
Pretty
here's
impressive.
one I saw potential in. The opening scene where
Oh,
Leroy is doing this martial arts thing. Like, I was telling myself, I would love to see this if Ryan Coogler or Quentin Tarantino or Martin Scorsese or Spike Lee had directed this opening scene, because you would get a feel.
not Spike, not Spike, not
You
Spike.
don't know. I think it'd be way more interesting than what it was, and I
Yeah,
I like Michael Schultz, but
Coogler.
I was
Coogler. I got the Coogler and I got the Tarantino. Not Spike.
Spike and Scorsese. I'd love to see it.
Spike.
Like I said,
Spike with that specific scene. Spike can't do Spike. But
uh,
I will say, I initially gave the good scenes meter a 1 because the no, I still got to give it a 1 because really the last fight was rolling. The last fight was on point, but
sure
that
enough.
I mean, I can't increase it past a 1 because one scene was good. I will
I
say
get.
this: we were introduced to the official first white party, all white party at the end of the movie. Never. Why you gotta roll your eyes like that, bro?
Sometimes, man.
You rolled your eyes like Snoop did when she was driving with Michael in The Wire, and Michael started complaining again. She was like, "This dude right here." Like,
Seriously, man. I mean,
hey,
that's something
for real,
even in the 80s, I didn't like that in the 80s, man. At the end of a movie, it would come to the end and everybody's kind of in this celebratory mood. We're all happy and everything has been said. Everybody's wearing white. And I want to know, where in the hell did all y'all get all these white clothes at? And oh, God. It's just weird, man. But, yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I
I'm
roll my
pretty
eyes.
much done with the scenes. Except outside of the blatant racism that they had throughout, you have Asian people referring to themselves as Orientals, which is a rug, and you have a black person trying to sound Asian, and Asian people trying to sound stereotypical black. It just is it's a very tough watch. It's a very tough watch.
That is an understatement. Tough watch. There was a scene where the guys got beat up and they said they really got beat up by Bruce Leroy, but they went back to Eddie. Eddie's henchmen went back to Eddie Arcane and said, we got beat up by 20, 30 black guys. And when he said black guys, that like made it all understandable. Like, oh,
Yeah.
well, black guys beat your ass, so okay, I
And
understand
then
totally.
the black guy with him was like,
And he
yeah.
turned to the black guy. Yes, he turned to the black guy with him and said, "Yeah, it was black guys." Oh God, it was that was a piece of work. It's- Man, this is and
Music meter. Oh, what's the music meter?
I know you're gonna give it better than me, and I'm giving it a 2. I know it's Motown, but Rhythm of the Night was the biggest song on this thing,
No,
and in my opinion,
I'm not giving it
is the
higher
one.
than a 2.
It's the worst. I think it's the worst. It's if
The
you
ry-
can say
the
that. It's
rhythm
not
of
the worst, but of the Barges hits, it is one of the worst hits. I'll say that. I can't say it's their worst song, but it was an 80s. The soundtrack was an 80s electronic thing. Man, Vanity singing the song in here. And it's like
no, I
when you
actually
saw her hold on. When you
yeah
saw her sing with Vanity Six, it was like, "Ooh, I'm a nasty girl," and you
yeah
was into it. I liken this to when I first heard R. Kelly and Public Announcement. I heard their first CD in a place called the Penthouse in Washington D.C. It is a gentleman's club, and I realized that music with 5 women dancing on different stages is totally different than when you're listening to it in your college dorm room. Cause my dumb ass went out the next day and said, "Oh, I'm gonna get that CD," and I picked up the R. Kelly and Public Announcement, and There's nothing cool about sitting in your room listening to that honey love. It's not cool. And that's how I felt when I heard Vanity sing this song. Then
Yeah.
you got Smokey and Sarita Wright singing the song.
Uh,
And
I actually didn't. Dislike that song that much. That was it's called "First Time on the Ferris Wheel."
and it was the closing credits. That should have been a love song. That last
They didn't play
the
that during
glow.
the little. They didn't play that anytime during the movie.
No, they played that during the credits. The song that they should have played, which I still wasn't a real big fan of, and I know you like it, The Glow. Willie Hutch has brought us Brothers Gonna Work It Out and other hits
Hey
from the
man.
Mac. Man, the
Hey man.
glow, get that glow.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
It was a
Bruh,
very
bruh,
electron. It was
bruh.
an electronic sounding score, and hold on, not that I hated it, but they even had a song from Stevie Wonder called, get this title, Upset Stomach.
Yeah, that was whack. That was whack. I like the
Even
glow though.
Steve,
The glow was alright. When you got that glow, you feel the one when you got that glow. Your body's gold. Oh, you didn't know why? Yeah, yeah, I know, I know. When you got that
ooh,
glow, you feel the one when you
ooh.
got that glow. Your body's gold when you got that glow. Yeah, you know I knew it. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I didn't. No, I did not.
yeah. I
Yeah,
for I surprised you on
I,
that one.
I
Yeah.
don't know. That is, and then you got, and because coming fresh off of Somebody's Watching Me is Berry Gordy's son Rockwell singing
Yeah.
Peeping.
When I saw his name on the whole album, I'm like, really? I'm like, y'all didn't get it. I mean, look, man, Michael gave you his voice for on the song, man. Just leave it alone, bro. You got your little money off of something. Somebody's watching me. Leave it alone, bro.
And the thing that
The
got
video
me
was pretty
is
creepy too. That video was pretty creepy.
the song that he sang on this soundtrack was called Peeping Tom. It was like Barry and everybody in Motown said, "Hey, we need you to keep it in that same realm.
We need you to stay a creep.
You
We
need to
need
stay
to,
a little creepy. You got Somebody's Watching Me. Now you're gonna do Peeping Tom."
first you had somebody watching you, and now you decide to be the peeping Tom.
It was just, it was awful, bro. It was awful. But you had floor to ceiling videos of the barges in the street dancing
I
in
give it a two.
cars.
I agree with you though on the two. I agree with you on the two only because the rhythm of the night brings it up to a two. That's it.
The only thing, and let me tell you something. Even Stevie Wonder made that song "Upset Stomach" despite that horrible title.
I
"Upset
like
Stomach" sounded good. I felt like he made. I felt like
when I
Stevie
was 10
made a
years old.
bet
When
with
I was 10
somebody.
years old though, and at the beat of the rhythm of the night, and he wrote the song. That's a good song. It's a good song. And at the beat of
It
the
was
rhythm
catchy.
of the night.
It was catchy. It was catchy. It was.
You
It
know what's
was.
funny though now looking
It's their
at
biggest song ever too. I
you know,
think.
but you know what's funny is looking at them on that video now and knowing what we know about those DeBarge brothers. You're looking at them like, man, them dudes, they it's like watching two different families all together, bro.
That's an understatement.
It's like
That
you
is.
know what it's like. It's like you know what it's like. It's like it's like Batman and Bruce Wayne. And then she was like, no, I was like, no, this is your mask. Bruce Wayne is your mask. You are Batman. You are Bruce
Hey
Wayne
man,
as you pretend to be.
the bar just had to be
Them
so
the
light
bars,
skinned. To be
them
so
the
light skinned,
barges,
they had
bro.
a dark side. To be so light skinned, they had a dark
Yeah.
side.
And you see people around the world, they look at that like that. But you know us, we being from home, bro. We know we like, hey, you go fool them light skinned dudes if you want out there in Seven Ward. Get your hat taken.
Man, yeah.
Yeah,
I
music
mean,
meters at a two.
I gotta say, I think
We got
to
one
recap,
last.
we just
We
got
got
we
one
just got,
last one though. Oh
what's that?
wait! Before we get to the last one, any memories that made you feel good about it? No, no.
because the memory of it is just talking about Timac throughout time because I didn't see this in the theater. I didn't. When I looked at it, I said, I didn't see this in the theater. And if I did,
Bro, I don't
I
have
totally forgot
one
this. I can't
memory.
see.
I literally don't have one memory. You know, it's ironic too. My wife and her brother, man, and my brother in law, bro, they love this movie, bro. I mean, they can't get enough of The Last Dragon. I can't remember. I can't even remember my sister in law. I definitely know though. My wife and my brother in law, you can't say nothing wrong about The Last Dragon, bro. Bruh, bruh, and I get the nostalgia. I don't know. Wait, let me back it up. I have no memories of this movie. I'm assuming that me and my friends probably talked about it a little bit. I got more memories of talking about weird science and 16 candles than I do of
I
Time Mac
do.
and that. I got more
Timac
memory.
is just
I got
Timac is
more.
just you gotta remember Timac is just a part of black culture, that name and that movie what it stood for. But man, the nostalgia, the movie does not hold up to the
I have
nostalgia.
no. I have my yeah, my nostalgia. I don't have too much. I got more nostalgia when I look at Weird Science and the old man say, "Drink it."
I mean, for real. They're just some movies. I mean, but it had all the elements, and if nothing else, it made its money. You know, Timac is known for this and that
Bro,
episode of Different World.
I'm more apt to go back to National Lampoon's Animal House. Can we dance with your ladies?
Why? Sure.
Why not? Sure.
We were
Can,
just leaving.
can we can we dance with your ladies?
Why, sure.
Hey
It's
Peter,
just it.
we do have one more meter though. The starvation meter. The starvation for black there during that time.
It was the '80s. We were always we were the star.
Did
So
we
yeah,
need this black action hero mixed with karate movie?
did we need it? Um, we needed it
Or,
because
or
we
were
had
we? What? No. Were we starved for? We obviously were starved for it. I got to give that a 5 because there was obviously a starvation. Because, like you said it made they had a budget of 10 million and they made 23 million, right? Or
33.
33 million. So they got a profit of 23 million. So obviously,
But at this point in time, we had not had a movie black. The only lead that we ever seen in the black film at this point is Eddie Murphy. Eddie
yeah.
Murphy, you got to remember, Trading Places was the first true action comedy.
How
People
about
don't, and then he has what Trading Places and Beverly Hills Cop. After that, you don't have a lead. So Timac is it. Have we gotten to Action Jackson yet? Action Jackson is years
oh,
later.
watch out. Wait, now wait a minute. I
That's
was
years
just
later.
about to say Last Dragon was 85. Action Jackson, our Purple Knight brother, Carl Weathers, was 88.
Exactly.
And who was his leading lady? Vanity. Vanity.
Baby got her stitches out. You so goddamn happy about that. You too, you way too happy about that. See how it come full circle?
Bruh.
See how it come? I hate your ass. Baby got her stitches out. You way too happy. Man.
I don't remember any lines from Action Jackson, but I can't wait to do Action Jackson.
No, oh
Now you
God.
piss me off. Remember that, bro? Remember when he finally got mad, bro? The line that was the line of '88. Now you piss me off. My boy, man, my boy. When we was younger, and we used to watch that movie. My boy loved that line, bro. He would laugh so hard, bro.
Ooh wee.
So I think overall what we're saying is that The Last Dragon sucked. I mean, that's
I did not say that. Did not say that. I did not say that.
well. How about this? Half of the Black Log is saying The Last Dragon sucked. I do think, however, it could be remade, and it could be remade into something special.
Yeah,
I am not a big fan of remakes. Like when it comes to
remakes. This is the thing. Remakes are good when you get a bad movie
yeah,
and then do it
yeah,
better. It's just when people like to remake great movies and try to take.
and I do say this. Most of the remakes I hate comes with music. I hate remakes in music, but movies. I mean, but honestly, if you look at movie remakes, I mean, yeah, Tron when they redid Tron, it was cool. But when they tried to do the little light cycles and all of a sudden, the whole point of the light cycles was they went straight, then they just turned, but then they just started letting them go curve and just ride like regular motorbikes. Like, bruh, they're not light cycles, but they're just regular motorbikes with some bright wheels. And
Is
all
that
they do is
nostalgia?
pulling on the ground.
Is that you not ready for change, or is that you holding on to nostalgia? How about that?
Mm,
Mm.
I don't have any response, but I'm going to stick with.
I have no
I'm going to
response.
stick with my
Well,
feelings.
like I said,
It's a
this
lot
is
better,
it.
man. It's not an hour and 40 minutes. I'm so happy.
Yeah, it's much better, and just we're hoping to look coming in the next coming year. We're going to come different perspective, looking at
Yeah,
different things and stuff like that.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
it's just we just need to change up, and this movie made us
It sure
change.
did. It
It
made
made
us.
us
It
change.
made us. It made us look at ourselves in the mirror and say, "What are we doing?
What are we doing? What are we doing? That's
What are
not
we
right.
doing? Spending an hour and 40 minutes talking about this damn movie."
Why? Yeah, like how did we get? How did we get here, champ?
But
Oh,
shout out to Barry Gordy in Motown. We love you. Shout out to Ty Mac. You the first light skinned brother coming in with the with the glow.
he wasn't that light. All right, never mind. Continue.
I probably look at the hair. You know what I'm saying? Probably it's because of the hair.
Okay.
It probably makes him more light skinned than he really is. When you got that hair, sometimes it just makes you a little lighter. And shout out to Vanity. Always a shout out to Vanity. Rest in peace. Did not know. Sorry. And shout out to any non shout out to no, I'm not gonna kill it. I mean they chose her for the role, but the one who played the little fake me out Cyndi Lauper, I'm not gonna roast her.
Do
I'm
not.
not gonna rip her. I'm gonna leave
Do
her
not.
alone.
Let's not roast her. Let's not roast. No, we
Oh, I
won't
did
roast.
say roast. I'm sorry, I'm from New Orleans. Rib. I'm not gonna rip her.
Roast, rib, whatever. Hey, quite enjoyable. Until next week at the Black Log. My name is Rod. Guy to my left, his name is Ryan. Peace.
Oh, no. Please like and subscribe. Subscribe and like.
Always,
And
always self.
share. All right. There you go.
Share, like on Sesame Street. Share.
Yeah.
Again, from the Black Log. Peace.